Yadana Nat Mai, widely known in Myanmar as the ex-wife of former military dictator Nyan Win, passed away on December 1st, 2020, due to a heart attack in Florence, Italy. Her name itself means Goddess of Nine Jewels, and as the distinctive name implies, Yadana Nat Mai was a princess of the last dynasty in Myanmar, the Kon Baung Dynasty, which lasted from 1752 to 1885.
Questo nome può essere data solo da che appartiene alla famiglia reale e me l'ha dato il mio nonno.
Her great-grandfather was Crown Prince Ka Naung Min, a younger brother of King Mindon, and her grandfather was Prince Limbin. The Prince Limbin was known for leading a widespread movement against British occupation in the country. Prince Limbin's daughter, Princess Taite Malat, was married to an Australian bookmaker, Mr. Herbert Bellamy. Yadana Nat Mai was born in Yangon in June of 1932. Her other name was June Rose Bellamy. Yadana Nat Mai spent her early life in Mae Myot, Myanmar. Known for her elegant beauty of mixed race, she was married in 1954 to a WHO senior malaria advisor, Italian physician Mario Postiglione, who was assigned in Myanmar at the time. She followed her husband's postings to Damascus, Geneva, and Manila. The couple divorced in 1963 after having two sons, Michele and Mauricio, but she remained to live in Italy after the separation. Her son Michele recounts her life.
She was very lucky because from one part, she is a royal family, and from another part, she was beautiful, a beautiful lady, beautiful. And from another part, she was a very smart mind. She has this capacity of learning.
Throughout her life, Yadana Nat Mai saw much of history, from British colonialism in Myanmar and being exiled in India to living her last days in Italy. She saw each period of her life as stepping stones to becoming the person she truly was meant to be, not a mere quote-unquote pretty princess, but a person of integrity and honesty. In the later years of her life, she lived modestly, and she saw the meaning of life as a powerful choice. Her son Michele remembers his mother as someone who made life her own. She found her purpose by showing others a little bit of Myanmar everywhere she went.
Being a princess for her is a loudspeaker. Dice così il microfono?
Loudspeaker.
A loudspeaker to communicate to more people. She lived many years away from her country, but this didn't mean that she wasn't close to the country. Burma was always inside her.
Yadana Nat Mai was offered a lead role in the war film The Purple Plain. She was to play the love interest of the famous Hollywood actor Gregory Peck, and she would help him come out of depression. However, Yadana Nat Mai backed out while on set because she did not think that the movie represented Myanmar or its people well. Yadana Nat Mai's grandson, Alex Bellamy Postiglione, remembers his grandmother as a person of integrity who was never a victim of circumstance or her surroundings.
She was also very
focus, because follow your heart for her didn't mean do what you like, do what you please, be happy. It's not the shortcut. It was never the easy way or never the simple way. Follow your heart for her meant to have a purpose, a mission, to spread the good, to do good to other people, to produce actions of merit that have a resonance of good. And that's purpose that she always instilled in me.
Mhm.
But this doesn't mean that you have to build who knows what. It means even in the simple things, planting a garden, taking care of a friend who is not well. The simplest and small things are all drops which make an ocean. And you have to start somewhere. And this is what she always taught me in so many different ways.
During some time in the 1970s, Myanmar dictator General Nyan Win was traveling in Europe and met with Yadana Nat Mai. They were old friends. Nyan Win convinced her to come back to Myanmar, and he proposed. She married him in 1976. Her marriage to dictator Nyan Win ended after just 5 months. Nyan Win flung an ashtray at Yadana Nat Mai, nearly hitting her in between the eyes, and she called all stops on the marriage and told him she is never coming back. She left on a plane back to Italy.
The marriage with Nyan Win was one of the opportunity that life gave her to do something. In this case, to do something for her country that she wouldn't be able to do living outside of Burma. Okay. So this was a very good chance for her, finally to come back to her country and operate in the country. See it this way. If it was something else, whatever, she would never marry him. Never. It was a chance that life gave her. She waited for a long time, and then when it arrived, she grabbed it immediately. I remember that when she told that she was going to go back in Burma and marry General Nyan Win. She didn't spend many words about that. She just told me, this is my chance, I have to go. Leaving everything she had here. When this opportunity didn't permit her to complete her aim, then she said, okay, this is not more my place. And then she went back.
Throughout her life, she has had many moments of hardship and so many obstacles. In the later years, she lost her younger son Mauricio in a tragic car accident. However, no matter what life threw at her, she continued to rebuild herself, just going forward. Mauricio left his son, Alex, and Yadana Nat Mai was very close with her grandson.
Today's hard work for you, but great fun for me.
Her humor and her positive energy, nearly of a child that only children have.
Yeah.
It's always been something very, very elevated in my mind. So, we traveled a lot together, and so there's been so many times that sometimes she was also very proud of the fact that with the grandmothers with their nephews, they have a different relationship than with their sons and daughters. So we were really very friendly. We were friends. To me, she was a friend, and we laughed and spoke a lot, but mainly always did a lot.
After her marriage with Nyan Win ended, Yadana Nat Mai moved back to Italy and became a devout Buddhist. Although she was not able to fulfill her desire to help the people of Myanmar as she had wished by being First Lady, she made it her purpose to show everyone she met Myanmar and her culture. It may have been one of her last duties as a princess of Myanmar.
And so not only I was visiting Myanmar for the first time, and not only I was doing it with her, but I was witnessing her visit. Felt at home. I felt like I was at my real home. And I really felt a deep connection with Myanmar and all its traditions and its everything from its colors to its people. I know how important it was for her, this connection with Myanmar. And I feel that she has been preparing. I cannot speak for my uncle, but I feel that she has been preparing me all my life to this moment of reconnecting with her country, her people. And so this is also what I want to do for her and for me.
I met Yadana Nat Mai in Italy in 2015. And I can say that she is a woman who lived life fully. She saw life as an opportunity and took risks. She followed her heart, but that didn't mean she didn't have consequences or regrets. She just never took the safe path. And in that way, she made life her own.
Well, that it didn't depend on him. No matter what people said, he was still Il Bojo, the head. But there were others who decided.
She made sure she was never defined by her circumstances. She was defined by the choices she made. She is a woman who has seen a lot of history and didn't let the circumstances defeat her. She didn't want to be living in grief or pity. People may call her as one of the last princesses of Myanmar, but she was not a mere damsel in distress. She was a queen who had to battle and fight, picking herself up again and again and again. From Yadana Nat Mai, I learned that one's life can start over, and we all have the opportunity and power to do so.